solving 37 we have two questions. So either we can solve 37A or we can solve 37B. So now I'll start solving 37A question first. So this is 37A question. Okay. So a solid in the shape of cone placed on the cylinder as shown in the figure. The radius of both the cylinder and the cone are equivalent to 5 centimeter. If the height of the cylinder is 11 centimeter and the total height of the solid is 23 centimeter, find the CSA and volume of the solid. Okay, this is a direct question. So now here we need to find the CSA of the solid. So now what is given? So this is a shape of cylinder and this upper part is in the shape of cone. So this entire figure is named as solid. Okay, they asked us to find the CSA of the entire solid and volume of the solid. So how do we find the CSA of solid? To find a CSA of solid, we need to, CSA of solid equation will be CSA of cylinder plus CSA of cone. Okay. So what is volume of solid? Volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Okay. So we need to write the formula first so that you'll have idea what are the datas we need to find out to solve this equation. So now CSA of solid is nothing but CSA of cone plus CSA of cylinder. Okay, so what is the formula to find CSA of cone? CSA of cone is pi r L plus what is the formula to find CSA of cylinder? It is 2 pi r and h. Okay, so now let's take the cone. So in cone is this A, B and V. So here what are the data we need to have? Pi r L. Okay, pi is 22/7 that we know. What is the radius of cone? It is given, that is 5 centimeter. Okay, r is nothing but 5 centimeter. It is given. What is the value of L? Do we know the value of L of the cone? No, we do not know the value of L. So first is we need to find the L of cone. Okay, so what is the formula to find the height of the cone? Slant height of the cone. Okay, L is nothing but slant height of the cone. So to find the slant height of the cone, slant height is nothing but VB and AB. Okay, this height we need to find out. So what is the formula to find the slant height of the cone? Is root of r square plus h square. Okay, now we know the value of r, that is 5. And do we know the value of h? No, we do not know. So h is nothing but V, from V point till here. Okay, this is h, that is height of the cone. This is slant height and this is height. So first we need to find the height of the cone to get slant height of the cone. So if we have the slant height of the cone, then we can find the CSA of the cone. Okay, so now how do we find the height of the cone? So height of the cone is h of cone. Okay, that is nothing but what is the value of solid? That is the full figure value is 23 minus, we know the length of cylinder, that is 11. So if we minus these value, we get the height of the solid. So 23 minus 11 is nothing but 12 centimeter. Okay, this is height of the cone. Since we know the height of the cone, now we can find the slant height, that is L value. Okay, whereas L is r square plus h square, that is we know the value of r is nothing but 5 square plus h is nothing but 12 square. So h is 5 square is nothing but 25 plus 12 is 144, that is root of 169. So L 169 is square root of 13. So what is the value of L? 13 centimeter. Okay. Now since we know the value of L, we can find the CSA of cone. Okay, so let's see what is a CSF cone is done. We'll find it. So let's see CSA of CSA of cylinder. What is the formula for CSA of cylinder? It is 2 pi r and h. Okay, so here our radius of cylinder, we know it is given, that is nothing but 5 centimeter. Height of the cylinder, it is given is nothing but 11 centimeter. Okay, it is already given, so we know all the values to find the CSA of cylinder. So now we can find the CSA of solid. So I'll write the formula. CSA of solid is equal to CSA of cone plus CSA of cylinder. Okay, what is the formula of CSA of cone? Pi r L plus what is the CSA of cylinder formula? 2 pi r h. Okay, so here what is common in both the formula? Pi r is common, just take pi r as common. Pi r is equal to, so here what is left? L plus, if you take pi r common here, what is left here? 2 h. Okay, now replace this value, that is pi is nothing but 22 by 7. Okay, so why did we take pi r as common? Because we know that radius of cone and radius of cylinder both are same, so we have taken pi r as common. So if the radius of cylinder, radius of cone are different, then we cannot take it as common, so we need to substitute the values separately. Okay, since the radius is same for both cone and cylinder, we have taken it as a common so that it is easy for us to simplify the equation. So what is r here? 5. Then what is L here? 13 plus 2, and what is h? Is 11. So now I'll simplify it. 22 by 7 into 5. 13 plus 11 into 2 is 22. Okay, so now further if we simplify it, it will become 22 by 7 into 5 into 13 plus 22 is nothing but 35. Okay, 7 ones are 7 fives are, so 22 into 5 into 5 is nothing but 550. Okay, since it is a CSA of solid, what is the unit here? Centimeter square. So CSA of solid is centimeter square. Okay, first question is done. Now what did they ask in the second question? So second question is, they asked us to find the volume of the solid. So let's go. Volume of the solid is nothing but volume of cone plus volume of cylinder. Okay, So what is the formula to find volume of the cone? It is 1 by 3 pi r square and h, whereas h height of the cone, okay, plus what is volume of cylinder? That is pi r square h. Here it is height of the cylinder, whereas it is height of the cone. So now, so in this equation, what is common? Pi r square is common. So take that out. Pi r square. So what is left here? 1 by 3 into h of cone plus here h of cylinder. Okay. Pi is nothing but 22 by 7. R is 5 square and 1 by 3 into what is height of the cone is 12 plus what is height of the cylinder? It is 11. Okay. So further, if we simplify this, 22 by 7 into 5 square is nothing but 25. So 1 by 3 into 12, whereas 3 ones are 3 fours are 4 into 1s are, sorry, 4 into 1 means 4 plus 11. Okay, so if we simplify it further, then we'll get 22 by 7 into 25 into 11 plus 4 is nothing but 15. Okay, so that is 22 into 25 into 15 is nothing but 8250 divided by 7 centimeter cube. Or you just simplify it further, that is 7 ones are 1178.57, that is 1178.57 centimeter cube. Since it is a volume, the unit is centimeter cube. So this is nothing but volume of solid. Okay. Okay, so if you write till here, you get the 4 marks. Okay, either you can solve this question or you can solve the B question, that is 37th B question. So 37B question is, a container is in the form of a frustum of cone as shown in the figure. So this is nothing but frustum of cone. The radius of its circular base are 20 centimeter and 12 centimeter. If the volume of the frustum is 12320 centimeter cube, find the curved surface area. Okay, so here this is frustum. So when we say the the image is in the form of frustum, so you know that frustum has 2 radius. Okay, the upper part of the frustum has 20 centimeter as radius, that is R2, and whereas bottom part of the frustum, the radius will be R1, that is 12 centimeter. So here we need to find the CSA of the frustum. Okay, so how do we find it? So it's quite the direct question. CSA of, sorry, what CSA of area we need to find out. So what did they give? Volume of the frustum of cone is given. Okay, so volume of frustum. So what is the formula to find the volume of the frustum? Is nothing but 1 by 3 pi h into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2. Okay, so here we know that r1 is equal to 20, okay, and r2 is equal to 12. R2 is equal to 12, and h, do we know the value of h? No, we do not know the value of h. But we know the volume of frustum. So what is the volume of frustum? 12320. Okay, so now we replace this given value in this equation. So volume of the frustum is nothing but 1 2320 is equal to 1 by 3. What is pi value? 22 by 7. And what is h value? Write as it is because we do not know the value of h, into r1 square is nothing but 20 square, r2 square is nothing but 12 square, r1 into r2, that means 20 into 12. Okay, so now we need to simplify this. That is 1 into 22 is 22, 7 into 3 is 21. H is equal to 20 square is nothing but 400, 12 square is 144, plus 20 into 12 is nothing but 240. Okay, so that is 12320 into 22 into 21 h. So 400 plus 144 plus 240 is nothing but 784. Okay. Okay. So now, while further simplify this, we get 22 by 21h is equal to 12320 divided by 784. Okay, divided by 784. So h is equal to 12320 divided by 784, and this 22 by 21 goes to that side, so it will become 21 by 22. Okay, so now while simplifying this, we get h is equal to, so we'll do it. Okay, 3 2s are 6, 1 3 9s are, sorry, 3 6s are, okay. So now if we simplify it further, and if we take this 22 by 21 h in the left hand side, so it will become 22 by 21 h is equal to this 12320, this 784, while going to the other side it will become divided by 784. So we need to find the value of h, so h is equal to 12320 divided by 784 into this 22 by 21 becomes 21 by 22. Okay, so while further simplifying this, we get h value as 15. That means 15 centimeter. Okay, so now we know the h value. So now we need to find the L value. So how do we find the L value? L formula is equal to root of h square plus r1 minus r2 whole square. Now we know the value of h. H is nothing but 15. So as per formula, it is 15 square plus r1 minus r2 whole square. So r1 value is 20, r2 value is 12, the whole square. That is 15 square is nothing but 225 plus 20 minus 12 is nothing but 8. 8 square is 64. Okay, so while we add 225 plus 64, we get root of 289. So root of 289, so this 289 is a square root of 17. Okay, so L is nothing but 17 centimeter. Since we know the L value as well, now we can find the CSA value. So we write the CSA formula first, then we substitute the value. So CSA is nothing but pi of R1 plus R2 into L. So pi is nothing but 22 by 7. R1 plus R2 is nothing but 20 plus 12. L value is 70. That is 22 by 7 into 20 plus 12 is 32 into 17. 7 ones are 7 fours are. So 22 into 4 into 17 is nothing but 2. Okay. So now while simplifying this, we get 22 by 7. 20 plus 12 is nothing but 32 into 17. Okay. So if you multiply 22 into 32 into 17, we get 11968 divided by, in the denominator we have 7, we need to write as it is. So this is the CSA as asked. Okay, so what is a unit here? Cm square. Okay, either you can write this much or you can further simplify, further divide it with 7. So while divide this number with 7, you get 1709.71 cm square. Okay, you can write this as well. So this is about 37th question. So this will sum up to 4 marks question. So now moving on to the 5 marks question. So we have only one 5 marks question. Okay, so now let's move to the last part of this question paper. So that is Roman number 6, 5 marks question. So we have one 5 marks question, that is 38th question. An arithmetic progression contains 30 terms. That 17th term of the progression is 4 more than thrice its 5th term. If the 10th term is 31, find the last 3 terms of the progression and also find the arithmetic progression. So now let's write what is given here and what do we need to find. Okay, so first, an arithmetic progression contains 30 terms. Okay, that means the given expression contains 30 terms. Till A30 we have. Now A17th term. Okay, that is A17th term of the progression is, okay, is equal to 4 more than, that means we need to add 4. 4 more than thrice means 3. 4 more than thrice its 5th term. So thrice its 5th term. Okay, this is the equation we have written considering the question. If the 10th term is 31, so they have given A10 is 31. Find the last 3 terms of the progression and arithmetic progression. Okay, how do we, what are the 3 terms of the progression if it has 30 terms? So it will be A28, A29, A30. Okay, and we need to find the arithmetic progression. Okay, so now let's start with this equation. A17 is equal to 4 plus A5. So now we know that AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 D formula. So now we replace this formula in this equation. So then A17 will be A plus when A 17, then what is the value of N? N is 17 here. That means 17 minus 1 is 16D. Okay, is equal to 4 plus 3 into A5. When it is A5, what is the N value here? N is 5. Okay, so when we apply formula here, A plus 5 minus 1 is 4 Okay, so a plus 16d is equal to 4 plus 3 into a is 3a plus 3 into 4 is 12d. Okay, so now further if we simplify this, we get a we'll take a one side, a and d one side. Okay, so we'll take a minus 3a and plus 16d, this 12 when comes this side it will be minus 12d is equal to 4. So a minus 3a becomes minus 2a plus 16d and minus 12d becomes plus 4d is equal to okay. So now if we simplify further, minus 2a is equal to minus 4d plus 4. This 4d when comes to this side it will become minus 4d. Okay, so now while divide, when we divide this equation with, since we have 4 4 2, that means we can take 2 common in this equation. So uh, we divide this equation by minus 2. Okay, because we have minus here, so we need to remove this minus. So if we divide this equation with minus, then it will minus minus will get cancelled and we can get plus a. So if we divide this with minus 2, then it will become a is equal to 2d minus 2. Okay, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s are 4d. So a value is nothing but 2d minus 2. Okay, so we need to write this as equation 1. Okay, equation 1. So now moving forward, next we need to write a is value is d value, that is so in the question, like in the question they have already given a 10 value. Okay, a10 is 31. This is given in the question. So now how do we write a10? Using the formula a plus here n is 10, that means 10 minus 1 d is equal to 31. Okay, that is a plus 9d is equal to 31. Now what is a value? So from the equation 1, okay, from equation 1 we know that a is 2d minus 2. So you substitute that value here, 2d minus 2 plus 9d is equal to 31. So 9 plus 2d is nothing but 11d is equal to 31. This 2 when goes to that side it will become plus 2. So 11d is equal to 31 plus 2, 33. D is equal to 33 by 11. That means D is equal to 3. Okay. So now we know the value of D. We can substitute this. Substitute D in equation 1. Okay, equation 1 is nothing but a is equal to 2d minus 2. Now we need to find the a value. So we can substitute d value here. So a is equal to 2 into d value is 3 minus 2. Okay, so 2 into 3 is a 6 minus 2. So what is the value here? 6 minus 2 is nothing but 4. A value is 4 here. Now we know the a value. Okay, so now we know the a value, we know the d value. So now we can find a 28th term. So a 28 will be a plus n minus 1 d. That is a is 4, n minus 1 is nothing but 28 minus 1, that is 27. D value is 3 here. So that is 4 plus 27 into 3 is a 81. So answer will be 85. Okay, sorry, 85. Now A29, A plus n minus 1 D. Okay, that is 4 plus n minus 1 is 28, D is 3 value. So A29 value will become 88. A30. So A30 again, A is 4. 30 minus 1 is 29. Sorry, 29 into D value is 3. 29 into 3. So A30 value become 91. Okay, so this is answer for first set of question. Next, they have asked us to write the arithmetic progression. So arithmetic progression are a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma a plus 3d, and it goes on. Okay, so it is a is 4 comma a plus d is 4 plus 3 comma 4 plus 2 into 3 comma 4 plus 3 into 3 comma. Okay, so it is 4 plus 3 is nothing but 7. 4 plus 2 into 3, that means it is 10. 4 plus 3 into 3 is nothing but 13. Okay, and it goes on. This is the answer for last question, that is 38th question. Okay, thank you.